Hi guys, it's your girl Casey English aka CC Love, and I am back today with another video. Today we're gonna be doing something that's somewhat kind of very challenging for me because we're doing a how's your science quiz. So it's basically 100 questions testing your science knowledge, testing my science knowledge, testing our science knowledge. It's been a minute since college and SATs, and I took a business in college, and the last time I really had to deal with science was in high school. So guys, like, this is like, to remember all of these things. I don't know how difficult the questions may be. He did say that some of the questions are going to be challenging and some of them are easy enough for the average person to understand. So let's hope that my science knowledge has been sealed in my brain and it could help me out today. But yeah, let's get right into the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know if you're liking this content in my comments and in my likes and in my subscriptions. Make sure you subscribe. And yeah, let's get right into it.
The humans can't. X-rays, ultraviolet light, or gamma rays?
X-rays?
The correct answer is ultraviolet light.
Ultraviolet light.
Which are the cells that are part of your immune system and help fight infection? Are they R, S, or T cells?
S?
The correct answer is T cells. In chemistry,
Doing great.
what is a substance made up of only one type of atom called? Is it a compound, molecule, or element?
This is a basic chemistry question. I don't remember. I wanna
The
say,
answer is element.
Element. I was gonna go with
Which
molecule.
scientist proposed the theory of special relativity? Was it Isaac Newton,
Isaac
Albert
Newton.
Einstein, or Stephen Hawking?
I know this one. Isaac.
And that was Albert Einstein.
Oh shit!
What is the branch of physics that deals with the behavior of objects at very low temperatures? Cryogenics, quantum mechanics, or thermodynamics?
Thermodynamics.
The answer is cryogenics.
Cryogenics. That was my other.
What is the most abundant gas in Earth's atmosphere? Is it oxygen, nitrogen, or carbon dioxide?
Carbon dioxide?
The most abundant is nitrogen.
Nitrogen.
Approximately what percent of an iceberg shows above water? Is it 10, 20, or 25%?
10.
The correct one there is 10%.
Yay, we got one.
What is the process by which a seed becomes a plant? Is it fertilization, pollination, or germination? And why not share this quiz with your friends and see if they can beat your score?
They definitely can.
The answer here, germination.
I knew that.
Which subatomic particle is negatively charged? Is it the proton, neutron, or electron?
Electron?
The answer is the electron. Which hormone is known as the happy hormone? Is it dopamine, cortisol, or adrenaline? And if you're enjoying the quiz, please give it a thumbs up.
Dopamine.
And the correct answer is dopamine. Which of these requires a medium to travel through? Radio waves, sound waves, or light?
Light?
And the
Oh,
one there that
sound.
requires a
Sound.
medium is sound waves.
I knew that, yeah.
The amount of energy required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius is a calorie, a joule, or a watt.
Joule?
And that is the definition of a calorie.
Calorie. Duh.
What is the chemical name for table salt? Is it sodium chloride, potassium chloride, or sodium sulfate?
Sodium chloride.
The correct answer is sodium chloride. On average, approximately what percent of your body is made of water? Is it 40, 60, or 80%?
The fact I know is 70%, but let's go with 60.
The answer is 60%. What is the term for the energy an object has due to its motion? Is it thermal, potential, or kinetic energy?
What is kinetic?
And that is kinetic energy. Hydroponics is a method of growing plants without what? Water, nutrients, or soil?
Soil.
And it's without soil. The boundary marking the limits of a black hole is called what? The event horizon, the Kuiper line, or the nebula?
The event horizon.
The answer here, the event horizon. Which element, often used in batteries, has the chemical symbol Pb? Is that lead, lithium, or potassium?
Lithium.
And that is lead.
Lead.
The steady speed achieved by an object in freefall is known as what? Is it terminal, maximum, or acceleration velocity?
Acceleration velocity.
And it is terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity.
What is the term for the amount of matter in an object? Is it volume, density, or mass?
Mass.
The answer is mass. Which mineral is also known as fool's gold? Dolomite, pyrite, or magnetite? The correct one there is pyrite.
Pyrite.
What is the hottest part of the sun? Is it the core, corona, or surface?
The core.
And the hottest part of the sun is the core. What does the H stand for in pH? Is it halogen, helium, or hydrogen?
Hydrogen.
And the correct answer is hydrogen. What is an isotope? Is it a type of molecule, a variant of an element, or a subatomic particle?
A subatomic particle.
The answer is a variant of an element.
A variant of an element.
Which of these elements is a liquid at room temperature? Sodium, mercury, or potassium?
Mercury.
The answer is mercury.
I don't know.
What property of a wave is measured in hertz? The frequency, amplitude, or wavelength?
Frequency.
And hertz is the frequency. What does the letter A stand for in DNA? Does it stand for animal, acid, or architecture?
You really food inspector?
As far as you know, yeah.
Then inspect this!
Acid or architecture?
It has to be acid, right?
Nickel or bronze?
Oh God.
And that is Isaac Newton's law. What is the most abundant? What name is given to the law, the Doppler effect, or what current do
acid.
batteries produce?
Wait, we have to go back.
AC, DC, or S? And hertz is the frequency. What does the letter A stand for in DNA? Does it stand for animal, acid, or architecture?
Acid.
And it stands for acid. What current do batteries produce? AC, DC, or SD?
AC. DC? I don't know.
The answer is DC, direct
DC.
current.
That was my
What is chlorophyll vital for in plants? Absorbing nutrients, photosynthesis, or protecting from pests?
photosynthesis.
The correct answer is photosynthesis. Which gas is dissolved in sodas or soft drinks for my English viewers? Is it carbon dioxide, oxygen, or nitrogen?
Oxygen?
The correct answer, carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. I knew that.
What will usually happen to matter when it's cooled? It expands, it does nothing, or it contracts?
Expands.
The correct answer, it contracts.
Contracts.
The Richter scale is used to measure the strength of what natural event? Hurricanes, earthquakes, or avalanches?
Earthquakes. These are like I know
answer
all these
is
questions, but,
earthquakes.
like, it's been so long.
What is the primary function of carbohydrates in the human body? Is it to provide energy, build muscle, or store vitamins?
Provide energy. And
The answer is
muscle.
provide energy. In chemistry, what is the term for a liquid's resistance to flow? Is it density, viscosity, or surface tension?
Surface tension.
The answer is viscosity.
Viscosity.
What is the characteristic color of most obsidian? Is it red, black, or green?
Red.
And it's usually black.
Black.
Which vitamin is produced by the human body when exposed to sunlight? Vitamin A, C, or D?
D.
The answer is vitamin D. What is the primary function of white blood cells? Is it carrying oxygen, clotting blood, or fighting infection?
Carrying oxygen.
And they are the ones that fight infection.
Fighting infection.
What is the powerhouse of the cell?
The mitochondria.
Is it the
I
nucleus,
fucking never
mitochondria,
forget
or ribosome? The answer is mitochondria. Whose law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction? Albert Einstein's, Isaac Newton's, or Robert Boyle's?
That one's Newton. Isaac
And that is Isaac Newton's law.
I can't believe I got
What is
that
the most
Einstein
abundant
question wrong.
chemical element in the universe? Is it carbon, oxygen, or hydrogen?
Carbon. Oh,
The most abundant is hydrogen.
hydrogen.
What phenomenon explains the bending of light as it passes through different mediums? Refraction, reflection, or diffraction? The correct choice there, refraction.
Refraction.
What is the basic unit of heredity in living organisms? Is it the cell, gene, or chromosome?
Chromosome.
The correct answer is gene.
Gene.
What is the SI unit of force? Is it the joule, Newton, or watt?
Newton.
The answer is Newton. What is the only element without neutrons in its nucleus? Hydrogen, carbon, or calcium?
Carbon.
The answer is hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
A wasting away or decrease in size of a body part or tissue is known as which? Adhesion, eclampsia, or atrophy?
Atrophy.
The answer, atrophy. Which organ in the human body produces bile? Is it the liver, pancreas, or kidneys? And if you are thinking gallbladder, it's only stored there. It's
Liver?
produced in the liver. What explains why hot air rises and cold air sinks? Is it Archimedes' principle, the Doppler effect, or convection? The answer is convection.
Convection. Yep. I knew that.
What is the most
too.
abundant element in the Earth's crust? Is it oxygen, iron, or aluminium?
The Earth's crust.
The answer is
Iron.
oxygen.
Oxygen.
What term is used for the study of fungi? Garbology, entomology, or mycology?
Mycology.
The answer is mycology. What is the primary gas produced by photosynthesis? Is it carbon dioxide, oxygen, or nitrogen?
Carbon dioxide.
And the one produced is oxygen.
Oxygen. Right.
What
Oh
is
my-
the unit of measure for electrical resistance? Is it the ohm, watt, or volt?
What? Volt.
The answer is ohm.
Oh. I can't believe I got the...
What's a substance that increases the rate of chemical reaction without being consumed? Is it a catalyst, reactant, or solvent? The answer
Catalyst.
is catalyst. What is the primary waste product of anaerobic respiration in muscles? Is it carbon dioxide, lactic acid, or oxygen?
Carbon dioxide.
The answer is lactic acid.
Lactic acid. I'm just gonna go with lactic acid.
What are the building blocks of proteins?
Amino.
Amino acids, fatty acids, or nitric acids? The answer, amino acids. In physics, what property of an object determines its inertia? The size, volume, or mass?
Volume.
The answer is mass.
Mass.
What is the primary difference between a comet and an asteroid? Is it composition, size, or orbit?
Orbit.
The answer is composition.
Composition.
What is the term for the branch of biology that studies the classification and naming of organisms? Is it ecology, botany, or taxonomy?
Taxonomy.
The answer is taxonomy. Which planet has the shortest day in the solar system? Is it Jupiter, Mars, or Earth?
Earth?
The one with the shortest day is Jupiter.
Jupiter. I knew that.
What does the prefix bio mean? Does it mean life, bacteria, or grow?
Life.
And it means life. What happens to the speed of light when it travels through water? It slows down, nothing happens, or it speeds up. The answer
Slow
is
down.
it slows down. What does penicillin come from? Tree bark, mold, or plant sap?
Mold.
The answer, penicillin, comes from mold. What is the primary cause of most tsunamis? Is it meteorite impacts, collapsing ice shelves, or earthquakes?
Earthquakes.
The primary cause is earthquakes. How many atoms in a water molecule? Are there 2, 3, or 4?
2, 4,
And there are 3.
3.
What do
Yeah, I
stem
knew
cells
that.
do in the body?
Freaking knew
Do
that!
they create
I
and
was-
replace cells,
I
transfer
literally-
oxygen, or fight infection?
Transfer oxygen.
The answer, create and replace cells.
Create and replace cells.
What is the most malleable of all metals? Is it gold, lead, or copper? And that means able to be hammered or pressed into shape without breaking or cracking. The answer is gold. What do you get if you alloy copper and tin? Do you get steel, nickel, or bronze?
Bronze.
The answer is bronze. The ability of the brain to make new pathways and connections is called what? Is the answer neurodynamics, neuromorphing, or neuroplasticity? The answer,
Neurodynamics.
neuroplasticity. What is the densest planet in our solar system? Is it Earth, Jupiter, or Saturn?
Saturn.
The answer, Earth.
Earth.
What are compounds that contain carbon called? Are they inorganic, seismic, or organic?
Organic.
They are organic. How long does it take the sun's rays to reach Earth? 8 seconds, 80 seconds, or 8 minutes?
8 seconds?
The correct answer, just over 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
What membrane covers the lungs and lines the chest cavity? Is it the pericardium, the peritoneum, or pleura? The answer is the pleura.
Plural.
Which type of diabetes is characterized by the body's inability to produce insulin? Type 1, type 2, or gestational?
Type 1.
The answer, type 1. Who famously used a prism to demonstrate that white light is made up of different colours? Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, or Leonardo da Vinci?
Isaac Newton.
And that again is Isaac Newton. Which are responsible for carrying information throughout the human body? Neurons, protons, or lymphocytes?
Neurons.
The correct answer, neurons. A material where electrical resistance vanishes and magnetic fields are expelled is called what? A resistor, transistor, or superconductor? The answer,
Transistor.
superconductor.
Superconductor. I was gonna go with superconductor.
How many pairs of chromosomes do humans have? 20, 23, or 29?
23. Shout out to 23andMe.
And we have 23 pairs. What is the most common colour of sapphire? Is it green, red, or blue?
Green. Green, yeah.
The answer is blue. An animal with a
green.
backbone is which? Is the answer invertebrate, vertebrate, or arthropod?
With the back vertebrate.
The answer is vertebrate. Which of the following metals does not react violently with water at room temperature? Potassium, sodium, or magnesium?
Potassium.
And the one that does not react is magnesium.
Magnesium.
What causes the Earth to have seasons? Is the correct answer its tilted axis, solar winds, or the distance to the sun?
Distance to the sun.
The answer is its tilted axis.
I was.
What name is given to the longest nerve in the human body? Is it the vagus, sciatic, or femoral nerve?
The longest?
The answer, the sciatic nerve.
Oh!
What are the hair-like structures that line the respiratory tract called? Is the answer cilia, alveoli, or bronchi?
Cilia.
The answer is cilia. What is the primary gas found in the atmosphere of Mars? Nitrogen, carbon dioxide, or sulfur dioxide?
Sulfur dioxide?
The correct one there, carbon dioxide.
Carbon. I was. Oh my goodness.
What is the name of the point in a planet's orbit when it's closest to the sun? Is it the aphelion, perihelion, or equinox?
Equinox.
The answer is perihelion.
Perihelion.
What is the process of a cell dividing into two identical daughter cells called? Is the answer reproduction, apoptosis, or mitosis?
Mitosis.
The correct one there, mitosis. Ascorbic acid is known as which vitamin? A, C, or D?
D. A.
The correct answer is C.
C.
Which term literally means naked seed? Is the answer endosperm, angiosperm, or gymnosperm?
A gymnosperm.
The correct answer, gymnosperm.
Oh!
Which human sense is the olfactory nerve related to? Hearing, smell, or sight?
Hearing.
The correct one here is smell.
I knew that.
The protein fibrin is a
Smell
major
everything.
component of what? digestion, hair growth, or blood clots? The answer is blood clots.
Blood clots.
Bases which are soluble in water are called what? Alkalis, hydrates, or acids?
Alkalis.
And they are alkalis. At what point is Celsius and Fahrenheit equal? 100, 0, or minus 40 degrees? The answer,
40.
minus 40 degrees. What is measured on the Mohs scale? Is it the heat of a chili, a mineral's hardness, or wind speed? The correct answer,
hardness.
a mineral's hardness. Who proved that each planet's orbit about the Sun is an ellipse? Einstein, Galileo, or Kepler?
Galileo.
And the answer is Kepler.
Kepler.
Which of these is slightly acidic? Milk of magnesia, baking soda, or cow's milk? And the one here that's slightly acidic is cow's milk.
Cow's milk. I was gonna go with cow's
Something
milk.
that is situated away from the centre of the body can be described as what? Distal, epidural, or femoral? The correct
Distal.
answer is distal. What is another name for varicella? Is it German measles, mumps, or chickenpox?
Measles. Chickenpox.
The correct answer, chickenpox. How long is a nanometer? Is it 1,000th, 1 millionth, or 1 billionth of a meter?
1,000.
And it is 1 billionth of a meter.
1 billion.
Which of the following structures best categorizes glass? Is it a liquid, an amorphous solid, or a solid? It is an amorphous solid.
An amorphous solid. I was gonna.
Which layer of the Earth's
Guess
atmosphere is closest to the surface? Is it the mesosphere, stratosphere, or troposphere?
Stratosphere.
The correct answer is the troposphere.
Troposphere.
What phenomenon explains why the sky is blue? Reflection, Rayleigh scattering, or refraction?
Refraction.
The answer is Rayleigh scattering.
Okay.
Okay, did you know that regularly playing quizzes like this?
Oh my gosh, you guys. That's literally the most embarrassing video I've done. There were some questions that I knew the answer to, and it just didn't answer it in time. Or and then after he says the correct answer, I'm like, oh my god, how did you get that wrong? Anyways, but it was fun though. It was literally fun. It just literally took me back to human anatomy in community college, and also to my chemistry class back in high school. Some of these some of these classes helped, but honestly, if I had to do my SATs all over again, yeah, your girl would not be probably attending college, or would probably have a GPA of 1 point something, because I feel like I only got half of the questions right out of 100, or probably less than that, if I'm being quite honest. Thank God I didn't keep score, because it's just helping with my embarrassment at the moment. But yeah, guys, tell me how you did in the comments, and I hope to see you all in the next video. It's been your girl, Casey English, aka CC Love. Have a blessed and beautiful day, wonderful gems. Goodbye.